Zers, everybody. It is easy. It is quick. We are in. Right now, you just have me in the commentary. But, oops. Oh, that's why we can still hear it. I still have Next playing. I was like, why can I hear Next still? I know I have this muted. Right now, everybody, you have just me on the comms with you, but I am glad to say that this is going to be an exciting evening because we are going to watch all of our friends that we have made over the last, what are we going to say, just about 2 months. We're going to watch them all become great. Noel here, I'm very excited to watch them. They are one of the best runners we have seen come out of the Titanfall, or come out of the Neon side playing Titanfall in this event. Somebody who I hope and honestly think we will see running Titanfall after this event ends to some extent. Maybe not as a primary game, but to some extent based on how good they are. And looks like Nex is actually going to... Oh, shit. I meant to change my title, and then I didn't do it. It's the first thing I think of when I sit down every time. What are we going to call it? We're going to call this Frontier Rush. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to call this Frontier Rush. That's a clever name, right, guys? You guys see what I did there? It's because it's the frontier, and we're doing all these events together. It's Frontier Rush. Now I should probably just make it more specific. We'll call it we'll just do and. That's not how you spell final. There we go. Much more descriptive title. Dude, Frontier Rush is genius, but it's not as descriptive as it probably should be for a one weekend, one time event. So let me just type out in the title what we're actually doing. Something that actually makes sense, I guess. Sad. Anyway, so Nex is actually going to be joining us on the side of Titanfall here, or I'm on Titanfall on P-Chow. They were doing any percent. I told them they could keep doing any percent if they wanted. I just didn't want to have them only doing any percent on here since this is supposed to be N-Chow and P-Chow primarily. But they said, just for the vibes of the stream, they're going to be doing N-Chow or P-Chow as well. Bruh, I'm not used to saying P-Chow and N-Chow back to back like this. So close. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to still get my run in, but I'm only actually, grinded through level 5, through, chapter 5. So, it's going to be, okay time through, the first 5 chapters. When I say okay, I'm talking, extremely okay. Not good, just okay. And then, chapter 9, the chapter 11, and the finale, just having to walk through to the end. But that way I can get on the board at least. But I think tomorrow while I'm hosting, I might actually have one of the feeds be mine. Try to have, while I'm hosting, have me be one of the feeds and just try to get one of my runs in. Because so many things in life have made it so hard for me to get my runs in that I wanted to do. Or not even get the runs, to get the practice I want in. So I'm only, halfway practice, and I got this last weekend. That's my last shot. I wish I had one more month this summer. I just, like I said, I usually have such nothing burger summers, and this summer is the last summer in the most busy summer I've had in literal years, and it sucks because we had this event that I was so looking forward to and grinding out. Because of it, I really don't think I really plan to try to play more Neon White after the event and keep playing it, just because I didn't get to sate my thirst for the game. But I really wish I could have put more time and grind into it than I really did. I wouldn't change anything looking back, simply because the World Cup is once every 4 years. So it's I really appreciated that time I spent watching the World Cup with my family, and obviously getting Soul and having to spend the time to help train Soul and do those things is really important too. But like, we're probably not gonna do another event like really similar to this with another movement shooter like Neon White. So I also feel like I didn't quite get to do everything I wanted with this event. You've not even done one Enchal run at all because you're so hyped for all the ILs. That's another thing too with Neon White is like every now and then you find an IL that just like speaks to you on a spiritual level, and then you like go into the hole, you go into like the wormhole, and you've just been on the same IL in Neon White for like 5 hours straight. And, like you don't realize it's happening, but like you like sometimes you just fall into the wormhole, and you're just on that same level. Neon White, the levels are so... Yeah, there are some levels that have, like, just tech that's, like, oh, it's just on this level. And I guess we have that, too, like, Mayo Bonk that would have just happened on Nexus screen if they didn't miss it. But, like, I don't know. It's easier to say, like, we have level-specific tech on our, like, 13 levels, but they got fucking, like, what is it, like, 112? So it's, like, I don't know. It's easier to say it's not that bad to learn it on ours when you guys have over 100 levels with individual tech I gotta learn sometimes. The thing is, though, is it's like I give like some of those levels more of a pass sometimes just because of how short they are. I like blink and that level's over, and in this level, this game I have to like chain it together 55 times. Yeah, there's a lot of straight lines happening with us. Where in that game you're doing a lot of Newman over here, over there, zipping this way. Where for us, it's a lot of, like, straight lines and, like, rounded corners and stuff like that. It makes me think of, like, the number of levels when I was, like, grinding for, like, really tight times in Neon White. Like, you're doing stuff like jumping while, like, going under, like, an object so you can get, like, hover over water time and stuff like that. It's such minute things to save time in that game. Oh, no. Next, eating a nade out there. Just doesn't like that one either. And they're just going to reset. Dude, this is the hard part about Peachow. This is also why a lot of people do Blood and Rust at the beginning of Peachow now. Nex was doing Beacon 2, which is like, that's the ye old way of doing Peachow. That's the way we did it back in my day. But that is not generally the thought process on Peachow these days. Peachow, generally, we're going to see people doing the way Noel does it here, and they're going to go for Blood and Rust first. What's interesting is people still did Visembark back in the times when they did Beacon 2 first still. I just think it's the introduction of so many more grenades now. It's just like, you know what? We have these 2 grenades in Visembark, but now we have so many in the whole level. We just got to bang out this level first. Yeah, I honestly, I feel like for a lot of these runners, like older runners, I say these runners like I'm not one of them, but like Peachow or NR, holy shit, I can't talk. Beacon 2 being first is almost like a comfort pick because back when we used to grind Peachow a lot, early Titanfall days, people used to really grind Peachow. This was a huge category. So, like, Beacon 2 being first was, like, a religious thing for a really long time. There was actually a brief time where people used to, like, really debate what map should be first. Not, like, a controversial way or anything. It was just, like, a common debate in the community, like, what map you should play first. Yeah, that's true. I can't actually think off the top of my head of any specific RNG moments in Neon White. I'm sure there is some. I'm, like, no pro or anything, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Soul being an obnoxious baby. Come here, buddy. All right, do we have... Oh, we have another stream announcement. Oh, that's me. That's embarrassing. About to add myself to this live feed here. Also, while I have some of you here, you know, I don't have... I was going to say apologies for the low quality, but we're here, so that's what matters. But this setup you see in front of you here is an ancient setup held together by dark magic and blood sacrifices, actually created by Fizzy for one of the first ever Shug Opens we did. I don't know how died course even had this saved anymore. Died did not make this. Died doesn't even understand how it works anymore. I asked her, like, I told her, I was like, hey, I know, like, we had this at some point, and she's like, wait a second, I think I have this folder somewhere. I guess somebody else sent it to her at some point after I had them make it, but this was originally made by Fizzy, and so we don't understand how almost anything on this overlay works, how it's held together, or what even makes it function. Died says basically everything happening under the hood here makes no sense. So if there is something wrong or that breaks here, we are in trouble. That being said, Fizzy is an extremely talented individual. And almost everything does seem to just work. So even though everything under the hood looks like a nuke went off, it all actually just works. So if we run into some issues, which you see a little bit of in like the text boxes on the bottom, with like the names being a little funky, we can't actually fix any of it because we might with some time. We've been working on this for the last week, trying to get all of this like this entire overlay working. And we have actually been able to fix some things that like appeared over time that weren't issues before. But you know, for right now, like I said, this thing is literally held together by black magic and forces we do not understand. So, bear with us with like any issues we may find, but for the most part, we have yet to encounter any. I say that because since we're live, we will now, but ooh, unfortunate bonk there on the side of null. You're gonna have to take a reset. That's the second or third time they've had that one. They might want to just grind out that section there if they can get a velocity save. Like I said, Fizzy stuff very rarely ever fails on me. So since we've got it like working and functional the way that we wanted it, just with the couple stuff Died did have to fix, I'm pretty confident we'll have it working. And we tested it for quite a while yesterday, and we were able to, after our initial work, we were able to keep it stable. But I just wanted to let people know, because you are going to see a couple visual things here and there. And I have literally 3 sources in front of me and limited stuff I can do with them. But like I said, for the most part, everything we want to see is going to work. And what's cool here is I can actually focus on these ones. So like if, you know, Nex is doing a cool guy play here, I can be like, boom. Oh, oops. Or I can hit the wrong button and then mess it up. Like we're here, and I can be like, and then we can do this. Check this out, ready? And then I can be like, guys, look, we're watching Nex now. When I hit the wrong button, wow, worst time for me to try to show something off ever. We get an ad. You know what? This is because I picked Nex, guys. This is because I picked Nex, guys. Holy shit. This is what happens when you pick Nex to try to show them off for high quality content. We're not showing off Nex, guys. I take it back. But yeah, we can focus people now. That's not usually what happens. Hopefully that's not what happens every time we try to do it. But I could hit a button on our dashboard here that lets us swap over to individual feeds. It's not as fluid as we hope it'll be in the future, but for right now, it's better than nothing. All right, and it looks like Nex has officially made the swap to doing Blood and Rust first, which is probably the right play. Like I said, it's just I feel like the better we get at the game, I think this is probably the right choice, because there's just so many opportunities to kill yourself here compared to a lot of the other levels. And the faster you get, the more likely you are to do the deed, not the enemies on the level. So, all right, Noel, past that early bottleneck they were experiencing before. See what level they can or what time they can get on the level here. It's interesting, as we've been interacting with a lot of these Neon players, hearing their feelings about this level versus the other 2 levels is like, it's so this level, the difficulty scaling of this level. Oh no, that was an awkward angle coming in for Noel, but I didn't think it was unwinnable. It feels like, anyway, that like the practice time that the new runners have been putting into this level is like a 3-to-1 ratio to the other levels. which really goes to show you how far this level has come compared to what we used to have to put into this level, compared to like all the other stages. This level has always required a little more time than other ones just because of how long it is, but it like I said, it did not require the exponential amount of time more than I feel that it does at this point if you want to be competitive over the other two. Not to say that the other two don't require a lot of time. They do. They are, exceptionally difficult levels in their own right. But I mean, you are fighting like a totally different beast on Blood and Rust versus when you're playing on, Effect and Cause 2. You mess with the Neon Runners are better than... Dude, me. That's so me. I'm right there, Blackberry. I mean, some of these people, like Noel, I mean, this is one of the best Neon White runners in the world. And as I watch them play this game, I'm not surprised to hear that they are one of the best Neon White runners in the world. You know what I mean? They have learned this game so fast, and this is not an easy game. I'll tell you what, actually, you know what? A little bit of a personal story here. I say this, I almost typed this up once, but I couldn't type this up without it sounding more arrogant than like it is intended to sound. But like this event has actually really helped me respect and reframe the contextual skill set of like what Titanfall requires and like what the base skill level is of like a Titanfall runner. Because just hearing the feedback from people and like seeing other people like improve and do things like that, and the way that I improved in this game, this game is a lot harder than I gave it credit for. And I think just talking to some of my other peers, I think they kind of had that realization too, that this game is so much harder than it seems. But then when you have this like or so much harder than it felt like when we were learning, but then when you have this massive influx of like new runners and new points of view, there are so many things and areas we learn about and like challenges in the game specifically that people experience, that it's like in the 5 years since I've learned this game, I've completely lost track of. Like, to me, 5 years ago, I probably did have strong opinions about those same things that people were learning, and that those people are telling me about being difficult. I probably had strong opinions about them back then. But, in the time since then, I've just completely lost the context of what that difficulty was. And like I say, it's completely reevaluated to me what it takes as like the base skill set. One, I've like re-established some respect for myself as a gamer, that like, man, I'm a little bit better at video games than I thought I was. And like the people who are coming in and staying here to play, their base gamer level is a little bit higher than the average person sitting down to play a game. And I don't think I had properly respected that prior to us doing this event, that like that there are some truly elite learners and players sitting down to train in this, because it is not like the average first person shooter speedrun to learn. It is not like the average source shooter to run. Not to discredit the difficulty of those games, because they do have their own tech, they have their own nuances and things like that. It's just you're dealing with a completely different creature here. Keep getting better at Titanfall, but you seem to be at a wall for months. One of the things that we learned with Titanfall over all these people I met with is that sometimes taking breaks is the key to getting better. You come back, you see the game different, and all of a sudden you play the game different. Skelly's the perfect example of that. They take 6-7 month breaks, come back, they just get a new top 10 time immediately. Bro, I am loving this rotating Visenbark frag death we're getting from these guys. They're fucking killing it. This is the beast, though. This is what I was saying. This is the beast you have to slay if you want a good peach out time. You got to get out of the Visenbark early here. You have to survive the level. I'm like a fucking RPGer at my heart, so it's like I can grind something forever. My problem is like finding the mental time to do it, because I'm like, I dedicate my time in chunks to play to like different things. So it's like if I look in my brain and I don't have like a certain amount of time in my head, then I usually end up dedicating my time elsewhere. Whoa.
Oh, hello.
I heard a person. Hello, Power.
Is the audio right? Can I be heard on stream? Maybe. I feel like every time I'm the
Yeah, you
first
can.
one, I need to check. Oh, bet. What's up, chat?
Hello. It's good. There is
I
now
figured
another
I'd
human
pop
being
in.
here. Ah! My cat did
I
not.
figured I'd pop in just a little bit before I go live, but
Yes, welcome to the party. I'm excited to see you play. I think like
uh,
all the times like I've been in chats like while you and I have both been talking about Neon White, I've literally never seen you play it. I don't think.
yeah, maybe that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
No,
Surely,
there's a few levels I'm okay at.
surely we can't both be terrible. Together we have to make one
Oh,
competent Neon White player.
yeah, except I think our overlap, I think, is there for basically every level, as far as the ones you said you were okay at. So I think we'd make like two halves, but the halves don't go together, you know?
We're two halves of the same half, unfortunately. So
Duplicate puzzle
yeah.
pieces.
No, this is I'm happy to see that you're doing it. We got to get more Titanfall pilot representation on the Neon side of that board.
A real.
I said that in my post, but now that I'm verbal and I've learned over time that people hear better than they read, if you're a Titanfall player and you have completed, not even like completed, but if like you understand enough of those
If
Neon
you've
White
touched the
levels,
game.
yeah, to even finish the run, like there is like free money right now. I think I saw $35 just for getting the third place time, and that's just right now. The getting the third place time is finish the run. That is literally the third place time right now. So like tonight, that if 22 Power finishes that is their time. So you could go on there and you could try to win $35 just by finishing a run.
I'm sorry, the way you word that is so funny. If Power even finishes a run.
Dude,
That is real though.
I do
have not
bounties
yet.
a lot, right? And so it's like very rarely do I have like a bounty that's like here's $35 to checks notes, finish the run. It's very rarely we get to say a statement like that, but like I mean, there's a big opportunity here, and the reason I'm like so surprised to say that is we have a lot of Titanfall runners who are skilled enough for that. Like dude, that's such a word puzzle. We have a lot of Titanfall Neon White runners who are more than good enough to do that right now. In fact, I was surprised to see that Ice Cream Man hasn't submitted yet. That's got to be the third place final boss to beat right now. Actually, what's funny is I have to every time I look at Ice Cream Man's runs, I see them in isolation of Talali's, and I have to see like which of the two are better because they both have been posting at times like crazy lately.
Yeah, everyone's kind of been goated.
Mm-hmm.
On both sides. I don't think I've seen like one person who's a failure outstandingly besides this 22 Power guy.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, it's both of us. Neither of us got the runs in we wanted. No, mine's totally like I said, my fault when I was ranting a bit ago. I just have not. Also, Next finally getting out of level 1 here. 349 coming into Beacon 2. Not a bad time. Something we'll take. Next said that they have not updated a Peach Out time in any like recent years, so they're thinking they're going to get a PB tonight probably.
Has anyone on the Titanfall side? I'm trying to think the last Titanfall 2 runner to submit a Peach Out time. It was certainly before my time.
The last time I can even remember Peach Out being relevant was when we had T-League and Peach Out was like literally one of the qualifying categories for it. And that was fucking 2023, I think. So I can't. That's the last time I can remember anybody like willingly running Peach Out. Which is a shame. This is like actually an epic category. It's just like we've gotten so good at the game and we've turned so much into the rest of the game into like the same kind of like pilot only gameplay that you can really just get that same experience anywhere now.
Yeah. I will say, I think that there's now that we've had development like you've said, I think that there's some levels that might arguably
Be better.
in Peach
Out. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You're right. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
There's room for a Peach Out like 1.5 or like a Peach Out 2 even where we add like a couple levels.
I'm not at all calling out ENC poo, but at the same time, I'm calling out ENC poo.
It's like if you don't know, or if you're like at the high level of this game, like ENC1 even like fits in here really easily. If you're at a high level, I think.
The first 30 seconds, baby.
I think
I don't think waiting 2.5 minutes. I mean, it's not an actual 2.5 minutes, but the
I'm sorry,
amount of cutscene.
I meant Into the Abyss one, not ENC1. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Into the
I was
Abyss
gonna
one.
say
That's what I meant.
ENC one. I was like, that's a stretch. I like ENC one. I'm not gonna lie. I think that it's very underrated considering how much cutscene
Yeah.
there. Like, don't get me. I'm a hater of cutscenes, so it can't be ranked too high. But
No, dude. Okay, the dream level is NCS ENC1. That's the dream level.
just like,
It's like
hear me out. We take the best segments of each level, so you just like get like 30 seconds of each level, and that would be sick.
it's just one NCS run.
Imagine Visembark, but instead when you press the button, you spawn into Abyss 1.
Dude, okay. All right. I have a vision. It's like a 20-minute run, but it NCSs you into the sickest part of every level as soon as you finish the sickest part of every level. So you do like Visembark, and then it drops you straight into canals, and then like straight out of canals, it just drops you like straight into the slingshot around the corner up here.
So we got to do the full thing, right? I'm actually writing this out for when some genius coder. Wait, hear me out. So we start with the gauntlet, clearly, right? But just like right into the gauntlet.
But
that would be sick.
You get the EPG, and then it drops you in front of it with the nade already in your hand. Like coming through the door for the gauntlet.
It's beautiful.
It's just like it's like Titanfall 2, but the sick version. You just cut out anything that isn't you flying through the air at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
All right, I'm writing this down. So we have gauntlet, bam, and then BT. Do we give him any part of Bat 1? Or do we just skip right to Ravine?
Just cut straight to the first battery, and then like you get the
but the
slant.
return. Yeah, I mean the return's cool, but it's literally like 3 seconds and throwing one frag, and then it's back in it. I think we just drop them right into Ravine, out of Bat 2, or like out of Bat 1.
Okay, so do you
like
maybe
proper.
do? Or actually, here's what I think you would do then. You would do then out of the river jump, like once they're already across, because then they get to do any setup they want.
Avoid the river jump.
They get to do any setup they want after they're already across the river. They could do like Josh Frag if they want. They can do like whatever they want to get pre-speed into Ravine, but then they get whatever the fuck they want in Ravine.
Ravine starting after river jump. Okay, and then then they probably just play until they do the Spectre clear, right?
Yeah, and then it's like tournament timing from there, and then it just drops them straight into Visembark.
Well, we're just gonna have them insert the battery. We aren't gonna have them embark.
Oh,
we're just gonna straight up insert the battery, split to next thing, and that would be Visembark.
Yeah, exactly.
Visembark to the button.
Mm-hmm.
Do we throw them right into canals? I feel like that segment. Honestly, do we just have one section? I feel like in order to not make it an insanely long category, it'd just be one section of each thing, right? So like Gauntlet, we took just Gauntlet. BT, we took just Ravine, right? So I feel like we just have to take one movement section.
If you did that, so that I feel like you would have to almost do like Visembark all the way through canals then, as like one section for Blood and Rust.
Yeah, I just hate the waiting for 10 seconds.
I hate that too, but I almost like maybe you put a cheeky just 10-second NCS in for the bit. Like you you press the button,
immediately into audio cue.
It just cuts you immediately to the audio cue, and it's like, oh, okay. Because we're in a hypothetical future with this sort of technology. Noel out of the first level here on a 408. Looks like Nex also
they're synced into Beacon too.
Yeah,
this is so cute.
Actually, I think Nex is going into ENC2 based on the timer here. Oh no, Nex is Nex is
going off the rails.
Okay, Nex is actually a no clip now, so we're actually just doing something totally different.
Oh, he's doing our run. Gauntlet first.
Okay, Nex is doing Gauntlet first.
I see it.
This is the vision.
Mm-hmm. I'm not getting it anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, yeah. This one's lost me a little bit here.
It was so good, and then we started going backwards. All right, so where do we end it though on Tap Strafe hallway? As soon as they bonk.
The first bonk when you're out is the level just immediately ends.
No, I think it's just getting to that section where the pipes start probably.
Yeah, that would make sense. That that's a good section through there, and then
all right, which section of Abyss 1 though? That's hard. Because I'm not gonna lie, the start is with the pipe kick off the right immediately is it's kind of a chud kick.
I was about to say I feel like you
So
don't
I don't know if we
necessarily
throw them
need
into the
that.
power clip waiting zone.
I feel like it might be you throw them like literally
With
like
velocity.
the velocity hits them on the power clip. Like I think
We
that
give
might
them
be the play.
a velocity save in this. All right,
All right, is
fuck
it,
it.
I don't
Velocity
do
save.
I don't do power clip enough, but is there like a moment like right before you
Yeah,
get
there
hit
is.
where you're
There-
like,
there-
oh, I totally got this? Like, can you do that?
Yeah, you could basically spawn in that waiting zone with like a 2-3 second buffer, and like be comfortable and align yourself for the lineup. So that's definitely doable. But do we even want to have them do that? Because then they have to worry about frames. So I'm thinking dead ass. We just give them a velocity save. Then they
I
don't have to worry about frames.
I think that's funnier. If you know more about that trick specifically, if that's playable, then yes, because I think that's way funnier.
All right, let's just do velocity
Because
save.
the velocity save is really funny.
That is really.
That's like getting hit by a pie at like 100 miles an hour. You just like load into the level and the pie is
Just
already
load it.
flying at you. All right, we got
So
another
fly.
level complete here from Noah.
And
That's
then-
a 6:30, and they are on pace right now.
Hell yeah, ENC Poo, the Great Reckoner.
Yeah, it's funny. This level really, like, the better we get, the more it needs to go, and we like gotta bring another good level to swap this one in for P-Chow purposes.
Okay, so we have probably just to the Death Warp because no one wants to play the Krusty Krab part of ENC.
All right,
Or ENC.
we also have our
ITA
focus on Noel now here since
Oh.
they're gonna be wrapping up the level.
Oh, the bonk. Tragic.
Oh no.
Oh, I should probably ask for a screenshot to use that way. My commentary is not an hour delayed.
Yeah, I'll do that really quick.
Granted, I'm gonna be here like 5 more minutes, hopefully. But we gotta finish
the next guy. Yeah, we do. We have to finish the dream category.
we have to finish the dream category, and then I'll go live, and you can watch my bad gameplay. So that power clip to Death Warp clearly,
Yeah, for sure.
and then do we just have him do Railgun? Is that evil?
Oh my god, that is so funny. Yes,
That's
no,
the
that's
best part.
100% it. Yeah, that is it. That's the only possible solution
It's
is they do
just railgun.
railgun and then they load into the next level. Holy, so we're just locking it into like the top 15 can do this category, but they're the ones having the most fun. So
Railgun's more accessible than that. Even I've done Railgun.
really,
Not
man,
in
that I
full
haven't
game.
see. I haven't fucked around with railgun in a while. I guess it's more
Railgun's
accessible
a
now.
lot more accessible now.
Yeah.
Sadly. All right, ITA 3. We gotta do after cylinder skip. No one wants to do cylinder skip.
Is it the pilotless transition? Like you do?
Yeah, but where do we just throw them in that section where you have all those walls to gain speed before the giant gap across? I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Put them in there,
Like
and then
after-
it's all
yeah.
the way through. I mean, do we do to the end of the level or to getting to Ash?
Just to the cutscene. Hell no.
Yeah, okay. So just to getting to Ash.
So let's see that. Oh, I forget what it's called. I forget all the save names now, but there's a save that starts like right there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The dev saves,
Yeah,
just for the sake of naming it.
I've never actually used any of them by their actual names. I've always
I just remember it,
Yeah,
but I'm clearly forgetting.
the that we can load that. That would definitely be the save I'd want to do because I'd still want to get this opportunity for the speed gain. Plus whatever you want to do in the section.
So I have after Plampton to Ash cutscene.
All right, so that's perfect. And then all right, so affected cause
That would be ENC 1. Surely we don't have them drop down the vent. We just have them start with Peem speed.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, and then is it just get to the helmet or get to the
Peem speed to helmet.
Yeah, that's got to be all.
And then none of the rest we won't have faster than time, but that's okay.
I'll cry, but it does make sense not to have it.
ENC 2, do we just drop him in Anderson 2 right at the end of it?
Yeah, like right before he finishes the dialogue, let you do whatever, enough time to do whatever pre-speed you want.
At end of Anderson 2, and then so the earliest like donut blender,
Mm-hmm.
and then that would go just to dropping down the vent. Like we don't
Gives
want
you the
the
chance to
animation
get the
of
hole in
landing.
one. Like let you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
if you
yeah.
get the hole in one.
You get in the hole, and then you can swap on your way down. But as soon as that animation starts, we're getting out.
Yeah.
And then ENC3, do we actually just have him go out and press the button, or do we have him just do the fan into the cutscene? Like it's gonna be like
I
a
was about
5 second segment regardless.
I was gonna say, can we have them just like as soon as they go into the white fade, like when they go into like
do we do that whole level though? Because I don't want to hack.
no,
The
I don't
hack's
mean
gonna...
the whole level. I mean like the halfway point of
So
level,
just
like before the time freeze. Like when
okay.
they
So
get
after
to the time
after
freeze.
you're done hacking, you just go and fan boost and then
Yeah, into the time freeze. I was thinking like maybe that, or even
good
like the
5
start of the hacking might even be, the start of the level into the white freeze wouldn't even be bad because you only stop for like a second to do the.
Yeah, but
hack.
that just slows the category down so much with 2 seconds.
I guess you're right. No, yeah, let's just. I would say, do you want to do the beginning to the hack or the hack to the white fade out? Because the hack to the white fade out gives you the fan boost, and I think that's like
Wait,
what you
how
want to get.
quick can you whip up a Twitch poll?
Let's see here. We have our millions of viewers. Let's see.
This is super important, though. That's
Yeah,
the
no,
difference.
it is.
It's not about how many people vote. It's about the quality of voter. Something
right.
that modern democracy could never understand.
All right. Oh, we got distracted. I have to switch back. Did anybody see what Noel finished on their time there? Because we got totally distracted and we did not see what the time they finished with was. As we have next now also watching Noel, so we have Noelception going here.
Oh.
Oh no, we got the triple going here.
Oh, it's gonna duplicate even more, isn't it?
I just gotta go over here and I gotta tell this one to shut up.
Oh.
There we go.
It's more fun if it duplicates, but.
All right, here we go. So we got that. Now let me set up my poll here.
Let's see. And then after ENC3, we don't have them play any part of Beacon 1. I'm sorry. we skip right to Beacon 2.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Skip
now
right.
Beacon 2.
No, wait, no. The best part of Beacon 1 is the pre-speed to get through the door.
No way. We're making no way.
Beacon 2, you're right. No, jump right to Beacon 2. That's fine.
Oh, rip. Noel said in chat that they got cooked by hell room frags and didn't finish.
Oh no.
So the time's a big old fat DNF. Unfortunate.
It's okay. This next one, I believe, we're almost done. With the
this
perfect
singular
category.
one.
Yeah, the perfect category will empower you.
Ooh, power mention. All right. Let's see. So just right into Beacon 2. What's the best part of Beacon 2? I feel like that's going to have a lot of conflicting answers.
That's very controversial.
Because the start is like super Peem into the Death Warp, but then the question is like the movement after Death Warp is also really good for people. So if you just drop them after the Death Warp already happens, but I feel like you're getting rid of so much of the level. Do we just have the whole level?
I was saying, you kind of could almost have the whole level because it's at the high level it's a minute 50 with a bad run. So like,
Yeah, but the rest of things have been 30 to 5 seconds. Like this is neon white levels of brain rot.
And it's unfortunately
we gotta
not
pick
one of
a
those things where
segment.
you could like just take the middle of the level.
I feel like we have to definitely get rid of the end.
Could we
as far
do...
as Dark Slide, unfortunately.
I was actually thinking, could we do?
Because you have the button. I feel like all right. So the button.
I was thinking
to Dark Slide is the slowest part, right? As far as like the actual movement you do.
I was thinking picking up the tool to getting to heatsink because you do like some good movement through there. There's some boosts. You do Mayo Bomb.
Yeah, but that's like you're like moving fast, but you're not moving horizontally fast.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we're just trying to do like raw, just going W key as fast as possible.
You know what I mean? Those long hallways where you can kick and build up a bunch of speed.
I feel like it has to just be the beginning of the level at that point, right?
Beginning of level to the button.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do, I'm okay with that. If we like do beginning of the level KRS through to
I
the
think
button.
It has to be just to the button.
I think we're okay with that. I wasn't sure if you'd be down with including the beginning level, including KRS, but if you're down with beginning level through to that button,
I think we just have to, because I think that's what most people practice because it's the beginning of the level, the beginning of the L, and then B, it's just P movement. So that'll be the longest split is Beacon 2.
Oh fuck! You know
Well,
what?
no, I guess BT would be
I was about to
the
do a prediction.
ravine
How do I
start.
even do a poll on Twitch? I don't even remember how to do this.
Oh, I'm making you work for it. All right,
I
Beacon 3, it's got to just be out of fastball, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And it's just fastball, right?
I assume you either do fastball to the battery, I guess, right?
I think it's just fastball to the
Or the
dish.
Lego brick. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
actually know what that thing is we're picking up. Yeah, I
module.
think I would agree.
The module.
Module, yeah. Yeah, I think that's faster and more exciting than the return, so that would be the part that you would do.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, we might, just depending on...
Based on
I might
feedback,
go time
maybe,
some of these.
I'd say based on feedback, it might be worth including both, but...
Because I'm wondering, even like the ravine to Spectre Clear, like, do we even take out the Spectre Clear or just have them go ravine until they pick up the battery? Like, I feel like this should be like snappy, one thing to the next.
Make it truly neon white pilled?
Yeah, like actual brain rot, but the most Peem thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, if we were going for pure brain rot Peem, you would stop it at...
I mean, we literally have them
battery.
play... We literally have them play 5 seconds of ENC3, so I feel like we got to start reducing some of these.
Okay, yeah, I'm down for it. Let's cut out
let's
cut out that part of BT and let's have them go just to the third battery.
And then Visenbark, the buttons, the pipe start, like I get with the NCS, it'd be even less, but even then that'd be like a minute plus, right? For a really good runner. Do we just have them do Visenbark? Are we starting to like actually brain rot everyone?
I think you do Visibark, but you put an asterisk there because then we ask people after they like if they ever do it, they're like, okay, is it better if we add a little bit more?
All right, I'll leave it as pending. We'll see.
Yeah, Visibark, but I do agree with you that for like our first iteration, we should probably have it be just Visibark.
So trial by fire, we just have it be Znop it to the end, right?
Obviously,
because then you can do either Lone Wolf or you can do Lupine.
Yep, that's obviously the hustle there.
That's gonna be another longer section. Arc, we have them do none of it.
Yeah, skip the arc. That makes sense.
we just give them a really good bar.
Is there a way that we can time a? Is there a way that we can time a quit to menu and then like going to the next level?
You just have to menu into arc.
You have to menu into the arc and then quit out of it to go to the next level.
Menu into arc, just to get past. The fastest part of the arc is when you menu out. That has to be included too, because that's so funny.
Okay, there we go. I do think that's funny, and I think it plays into the brain rot side of the category.
Oh, if I was gonna say we didn't skip ENC1, but
or
people
Beacon
menu
1,
in ENC1, and I was like, what if we made a menu there too? No, that's too much.
Okay. All right, so for
menu into arc and then fold. I feel like it's got to be give them control after they've already opened the door. So like after the hack the door open, and then just give them control until they drop BT. Like, I'm sorry, we're cutting out.
No, that makes sense.
We're cutting out a lot, but or it's either that or we just have them do escape.
No, I think you're right. It has to be they open the door and then they play to BT dropping. I think because that's definitely the most raw, straight movement segment of that level.
And then you finish the run by inserting the core. It's genius.
You insert the core in BT, and that's like you inserting your brain rot directly into him. You have now uploaded brain rot into BT.
So let's see. I'm going to take the fastest-ish estimate times just to see how this category is shaping up. So the gauntlet, I'm going to go 10 seconds. We're going to go like... We'll go 11. For a bad gauntlet, quote-unquote, apparently. I don't know. That's crazy, by the way. Let's see. Ravine to Bat 2. Anyone know like that split time off the top of their head?
I am terrible.
For good runners.
I don't know any of these anymore.
BT world record by Darkwing. Let's see it. The brain rot has started. I can't help myself.
Dude, I mean, this is an important... Like, if people are going to fight for a brain rot world record, we need to know what the
I feel like people would love this category.
I actually do too. I know. I think people would genuinely love the NCSP like brain rot world record.
What do we do need a name. We do need a name.
The I can't even think of like what it would be, what you would call it. The like Titanfall but good.
Titanfall but good is evil.
I almost do like the brain rot category. I kind of do like that. I kind of like neon white pilled category name. I guess something like that because like this is very neon white pilled.
Oh, it's so hard though.
Yeah. Chat. Does anybody in chat have a good idea for a name like this for this like ridiculous like heart pounding nonstop action category type? What's up, Zeno? Zeno, have you?
Oh, Zeno,
did you just get
we
here?
have stuff for you.
Yeah.
We have stuff for you.
Power and I just invented the
my
ultimate
gosh.
Titanfall category. It's the entire game, but we made it good. All right, Power, tell him.
All right, Zeno, I don't think you realize what I've just came up with Shug. So I was basically saying, all right, what if you take all the best movement sections in the level and you just string them all together? Because we were just watching Visenbarks like actually over and over again.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if we just take all the best parts of the game and string it all together? So hear me out. We have Gauntlet into, as soon as you end the Gauntlet, you spawn right into Ravine after the river jump, and you play to Battery 2. Then you spawn immediately as soon as you grab that battery in Battery 2, right into Visenbark. And then then you go through Visenbark as soon as you hit the pipes going into oh my goodness, sorry. As soon as you hit the pipes going into Tapestry hallways, bam, right into Abyss 1, out of power clip with a velocity save so you don't have to worry about frames. Then you play till the Death Warp in Abyss 1. Then you immediately Death Warp from Abyss 1 into right after like you slime Plampton in ITA 2. So you just get the Titan list to Ash cutscene. And then as soon as the Ash cutscene starts, bam, you're set into Peem Speed. Peem Speed to the Anderson helmet. And then as soon as you interact with the Anderson helmet, bam, you're into Anderson 2. Then you play through the fan drop down at the end of ENC 2. As soon as that cutscene starts of you landing, bam, pulled to ENC 3. You just get done hacking the device. You go, you fan boost, you get into the white screen, bam, into Beacon 2. Beacon 2, start to the first button.
Yeah, you can join Zeno.
All right, let me keep cooking. I'm sorry. My voice is actually dying just screaming this.
Well, it's because you're excited. You should be.
And then it's Beacon 3. So you just play the fastball to the module. And then we have Znoppet, the end of Trial by Fire. And then you have to menu into Arc. So you literally, you don't play a single bit of Arc. You just play 0.5 seconds of Arc, and then you get to move on to Fold, and we have Fold from the doors open to BT dropping.
Hello.
That you literally upload your brain rot into BT, and that's the end of the game.
It's Peeb.
So... Wait, how would it work? So, like, you get done with Battery 2, you just go straight into Visenbark?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, NCS saves
Well,
just
no.
trigger
As soon
every
as
time.
as soon as you pull the battery,
Yeah. I had an idea like this a week ago. I got inspired by Neon's challenge, where it was it's like kind of like what you just said, but like it's more, it's less crazy. It's like BT NCS into, it's like all the bad levels are gone. So we have BT NCS, and it's like
so it's more like
Rust.
an any percent, but condensed.
Yeah, it's like the good levels is like in like a rush way, because not a rush way, but like an NCS way, because it's like BT NCS, and then Blood and Rust with like the IL timing, so it ends when you interact with Kane, and you go Abyss 1, Abyss 3, ENC 2, ENC 3,
So you have
and then Frag Beacon
NCS
2.
if it was good.
Yeah, very much. And with the bad
And then
levels
we-
removed,
and then
because
we
Arc
have-
and Abyss 2 is gone.
And then
Shit
we
like
have
that.
Brain Rot.
Okay, your category says Peem, but I heard go from Gauntlet to Ravine. Bro, where's Battery 1?
Oh, ours was supposed to
Unfortunately,
be
there's
like
not enough time.
yeah, ours was like
It was
you're
just
gonna
taking
take
the
this in
best-
like 20 minutes, best segment each level, go.
Oh, like specifically just one segment?
Yeah, like one cohesive thing that you could get
Oh.
from one thing to the next, and it like
Huh.
Yeah, like this
because
would,
the gauntlet has a clear start and end, right? So there's an end trigger in the same way that like you interact with things to end and like get into the next. So it's actually a feasible category if we were to somehow stitch it all together.
Yeah, so you'd basically be doing like a 30 to 40 second segment on each level at maximum. So you're kind of looking at like maybe a 10-minute run. I don't know. Like I feel
I'm currently pulling all the times from like a really good run. So I just took Darkwind's BT world record Ravine, and it's 51 seconds from the start after River Jump to grabbing the Battery 2. And I'm gonna keep grabbing them to see what this would be like at the top level. But let's see.
Wait, so for Abyss 3, what's the segment for Abyss 3? I'm curious about that.
It was just after you slime Plampton. So like you basically spawn at like I want to say like almost the dev time where it's like, you know, you bounce off the walls and then you just get to Ash cutscene. That's it.
That's interesting. What would Beacon 3 be? Like
Beacon
fastball...
3 is just fastball to module.
Fastball to module. Do you mean like
just to grabbing it? That's it.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't even do a return.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. Wait, what would Beacon 2?
Beacon 2 is the start to the first button. So you still get all of
okay,
KRS
that's a banger. That's a banger. Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
I was like, I just the only part where we could conclusively like cut was like grabbing the tool and like that segment, just because you're like net slower during that time. So I was like,
Yeah, the button makes sense. I like that.
We had a strat switch here, by the way. Just wanted to point out. Next is now starting on ENC2, which is a fucking weirdo play. But anyway.
What the fuck?
Weirdo play, but whatever.
If you're not starting in Blood and Rust and you're doing Visenbark, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Unless, like, the only time I can see that being valid is, like, if someone has, like, a big problem with, like, KRS or something.
Alright. Zeno, can I assign you tasks of finding times? Because I'm actually curious as to the quote-unquote better splits of these things.
Sure.
Okay. Find a... You want to do after Plampton Slime to Ash cutscene? What, like, a really good split time for that is?
Yo, Loki, I could just pull up one of my clips here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wish I was that talented. Let me just do it. I'll tell you what a good time is.
No, I have some segment of that, but it's like literally fucking perfect. Like it's unironically zero mistakes. Like I feel like maybe that's too good.
We are
like,
on a Beacon 2 attempt here from Noel, so they did get out of Blood and Rust on great God Mantle there. They are 11 seconds ahead right now.
Oh my god, that sucks. I just saw her mantle the fucking box thing. That's such a troll from the game there.
So we'll throw a quick focus over here on Noel, see how they're doing on this. Both of these runners chasing PBs today. They both say it is very possible.
Oh, never mind. This clip starts in a really weird position. Never mind. I'll just look at a fucking Darkwind run or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you to do, because I'm currently looking at runs for other... I just pull up the IL world record and then take that split.
Oh, no loss.
Thing is, Abyss 3 IL does some chungus ass shit. Okay, so from when Plankton is...
Oh, yeah, I guess Abyss 3, it might be take like a good...
Darko doesn't have a timer in this fucking run. This guy's such a troll. GG.
25 to 48, that would be...
Nah, he's honestly base for having a timer. Surely his full game run gets a task tie at Abyss 3. Wait, it's 147. That's good as fuck.
Right. Noel's gonna have to lock in a little bit here if they want to actually get a PB. And I think they may have quit out a tad early on that last one, so a retime here might also cost them a little bit more time.
Oh, and then
I can't imagine this being more than like 10 to 15 minutes. It's got to be around that.
I'm torn. It's going to be less than that, I think. Or like at the high level, it's going to be probably around 10. I don't know. Do we have them just do Visenbark? Are we that brain rotted?
I'm okay with either.
I think honestly we just do Visenbark here.
We could try it. It's not like we
that's
can't
a 34, right?
If people think it would be better.
Just a good Visenbark is a 34.
A good Abyss 3 Titan list from Plank to get slimed is like 29 seconds.
To Ash cutscene? Okay.
Yeah. But by the way, I'm playing on white right now, so like that's I'm like learning a couple of last levels, so I don't know if I'm gonna do much more of that.
Yeah, I also am gonna go play. I was about to go live,
They were about
and then
to
we
go
got
live.
wrapped into this.
Yeah, it's okay. We got sometimes science takes precedence over.
That is true. You
True.
can't stop Peem.
Nothing will
Right.
stop the progress of scientific expansion.
Wait, are you staying in VC when you play? You online?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go. That's
With
what I'm doing.
Shug or I don't know about
Just
that.
that's VC.
This is with Shug.
That's
We'll see. We'll
fine,
see.
right?
I still need to learn. Well, yeah, except
I need to
We
keep
could do live coaching.
I say I need to keep at least a little bit of a conversation on some of the other people, but I don't care if people hang out in the VC as long as we're not like everyone's in the VC.
we'll see.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
I have to learn some stuff first, and then might come back. We'll see. I don't know. Right
Okay.
now, I'm just focused on finishing this Peem. All right.
I should be able to stream
a
now.
railgun
We
split.
do have the moment
That
of
is-
truth here for Noel, though. They are coming into Hell Room. And this is the last level of their run here, and this is where it died last time, so we'll see what they got. Great first nade.
That was really good, yeah.
Oh, and they get that second jump. Oh, no!
No!
Okay,
Oh
quick
my
load
god.
there. Terrible checkpoint! No! And they were already had
Fucking
no
hell.
wiggle room. They had no wiggle room. That's a reset. Oh, hate to see
That
it.
sucks.
That's Hell Room for you, folks. That's Hell Room. It's all right. Run it back. We go next. We go next. That sucks, Noel. That sucks.
Actually, I'm gonna watch a tutorial first and then go live.
If you're practicing stuff, I'll put you up on the rotation too.
Yeah. I'm about to go live.
My goats.
I was about to go live a while ago. Right.
Like I said, this is like the type of the fun category I would totally like play on Titanfall again, because I'm not like. I think every Titanfall run I've actually done in the last 5 years has exclusively been meme categories. I don't think I've actually done a real Titanfall run in like 3 or 4 years at least.
The best part, by far, is gonna be when we do the railgun split, and the people who don't know railgun have to just sit there and wait for the thing to slow down, and then go down and do dome launch.
They're just like
I think most inaccessible category.
That's so funny. They're putting the
Well,
chamber of a hyper cannon, and then they just gotta wait.
Well, it is slightly. I feel like the sections you definitely could do a safer strat on. Like we're putting them into the velocity save of power clip, for example, like right as you get out of it.
Oh, that's good.
So,
No, that's
yeah.
change FPS.
So then you don't have to change FPS. That was my thought too.
I think
That's
it also
good.
kind of plays into the funniness of this a little bit, that it's like
Yeah.
accessible.
You just-
It's like so much less accessible to like people who aren't at the top level, because we're basically being like, all right, the top Titanfall runners are all.
But then at the
brain
same
rotted.
time, you can do it.
Yeah, no, they definitely can. They definitely can, and I like calling the top Titanfall runners brain rotted too. So it's like a win-win. For
Yeah.
me.
We're actually avoiding all Titan gameplay, but you could Titan walk through all of it.
We're just finally giving the people what they want, since Respawn won't just fucking make Titanfall 3. We're giving the people
We're
what they
making
want.
Titanfall. That's the category name. The category name is just Titanfall 3.
Fuck, dude, we finally came up with it. The perfect name.
Holy. Just did it ourselves.
All right, here comes next on a. Oh boy, I really got to stop commentating.
As soon as you start talking.
I'm on a fucking heater tonight. I am killing them, slaying them.
Okay, so you should go up.
Next,
My learning process.
Next has gone back to Beacon 2 as their starter. Again, this is not a bad choice as your starter, but this is such an old head way of thinking of like this category.
Yeah, I'm surprised Nex is starting off anything other than Blood and Rust. like,
Well, so they started off their
Blood
stream.
and Rust is just the hardest by far.
They started off their stream doing this as well, with like doing Beacon first for the first like 20 or 30 minutes, and then they switched to doing Blood and Rust first, and then they came back to this after a couple.
Maybe we're like
ENCs
randomizing
first.
it. Maybe there's like a wheel that he's they're spinning, but it's just deciding it all.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of us older runners were definitely pilled into Beacon 2 first for a really long time. Like this was the first map we did for years.
Yeah.
Because, you know, back in the day,
KRS is harder.
That was the beast you slayed. But now it's definitely Visenbark and the entire first half of this level. Not even the first half, actually, just the whole level now.
Yeah, I think Blood and Rust is just the hardest level by quite a bit
It's just
out of all three.
It's the whole dragon that you gotta fight.
Yeah, like being really optimal on that level is very, very hard. I think it's underratedly hard.
Oh, an unfortunate bonk
Talk
for
about
Noel
that.
there. They had great speed. Just didn't
Yeah, I
quite
saw
get their
that.
head under the wall there. Awesome.
Can't believe
bonk there
Noelle
for
has been running for
Nex.
2 months, man.
Yeah, it doesn't look. We were talking about that earlier. It does not look like it.
She looks like a top runner.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It was it was their skill in this game that made it so easy for me to believe that they would be a genuine challenge for Lexi when I was like setting that match up for Neon White, because they're both top runners in that game too. Like their talent is so clear when you watch them play that it's like, oh, I watched them play Titanfall. It's like, oh yeah, they're obviously going to be a top runner in Neon White too, and turns out they were.
Yep. They're fucking goated in the way as well. Dominion goat.
I felt so bad for them in this process because they were like so accommodating to like trying to work with us with Friday night fights, and every match for the first like 5 Friday night fights just fell through on them through no fault of their own. So like in the Friday night fights that we finally got for Noel, I just didn't tell them I was like trying to find a match for them until I got somebody who I was like confirmed, locked in, they said they could play, and then I was like, okay, I have a match, it's scheduled, I have a time and everything. I just didn't want to tell you until it was ready this time because I couldn't emotionally cancel on you again.
Nah, yeah, that's valid.
poor Noel. I just, like I said, it was literally like the first 4 in a row we tried to feature them, and it just fell through every time. And I didn't have the heart to do it again, unless like I knew it would work out.
Okay, so shoot the left side, kill that jump. Kill that.
This Neon or this Titanfall category we're talking about, I'm gonna put like right there next to my Titanfall horse idea that I've been
Oh
working
yeah,
on.
yeah. I love that idea. Sounds fucking sick.
Oh, Noel, the victim of a mugging, right in the middle of the streets of Blood and Rust, getting just slapped around right there. That's why we don't like robots, dude. That's why we don't like robots. They fucking bully me. Yeah, I've put a embarrassing amount of time into like practicing that segment, into just dodging various ways of not getting punched right there.
Where was it? Was it Grunt Hallways?
Yeah, it was grunt hallways when you like
Oh yeah.
kick off the wall and there's like 5 prowlers are like coming around the corner, like right at grunt
Yep.
hallways. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like are below like 45 speed there, you're getting punched by the stalkers. There's nothing.
And it was the classic.
Like you're
like,
just getting punched by.
they were punched. It was like one punched them into another one, which punched them into another one, and then they were dead before, like they knew what happened. They got comboed. It was like some fighting game shit.
It's fucked up. Evo. What the fuck?
Robots thinking they are
Alright.
Evo fighting games.
I'm live now, by the way.
Live now. All right. You know what that means, folks?
I'm
We have
learning
a third
plunge.
feed.
Yeah, but it's not. It's only ILs though. But like. Yeah.
It's okay. We'll replace you when we have other folks who are doing the other ones.
Yeah. Learning plunge.
We haven't played 9 seconds of ENC3.
Let's go!
Wait, what is ET3?
Just the
start?
hack finish to the cutscene.
The hack finish.
When you're done hacking, you just go fan boost once, and then that's.
I guess, yeah.
Is the start much better? Because we don't want to make them play both of it, because you'd have to wait 3 seconds to hack. And 3 seconds in this mode?
We don't want to have to worry about them having to watch like Subway Surfers or something while they're doing this category.
Yeah,
we wouldn't
want them to. We wouldn't want them to be distracted.
That 3 seconds is a lot, so.
They already have to worry about loading in between the levels, so I don't know if we can torture them with 3 seconds of hack time.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
We basically, our conversation was: is it faster getting to the button or faster going from the button to the white fade? And we were thinking like the fan boost makes it more exciting and faster and like more variable, so we should do the fan boost instead.
Yeah,
It's more brain rotted, I think.
fair enough. Surely you put ship skip in, the most hype movement segment ever.
No, I don't.
That's
think
just
we will.
terrible.
I was about to say, you mean I want to put a trick in there that I feel like 80% of the people doing this are just going to miss anyway? Like, sick.
Even when you hit it, it's like, I don't know, it's such a mediocre segment of a game.
I feel like most people when I ask them when they hit it like how it felt or what they did, they don't even know. So they're like, well, in practice I missed it the last 7 tries I did, so I'm not sure what I did different there, but I got it.
Okay. Oh, buffer jump.
I'm slowly trudging along, grabbing these times. Oh,
My
no.
goat. All right, so we have 3 on the feed now. This is what we like to see. We can feature up to 8, but I would not dare do that until we have more powerful technology. I'll probably peak us at 4, maybe 5. I've seen what up to 5 looks like already in my testing, and it's pretty actually viewable. But 4 looks better.
Oh, this is going to be a long split. We have Znoppit to the end of Trial by Fire, just because there isn't really a better way to cut it up.
Yeah, it's a long one, but that one has to be.
Do we put him at the top of the elevator? I feel like we have to. Like, we don't even have him do Znoppit. We just put him at the top of the elevator with moon boots.
Yeah, I feel like that's a meaningless skill check in this category. I don't feel like we need to care if the player can do Znoppit. I think we care more like if they can do the movement and survive.
You could put them out. You could put them in the disembark out of BT.
Actually, that makes sense.
Instead,
can we?
I mean, yeah, but then you have to do the bump launch up and wait 4 seconds. And once again, we can't be.
You have to wait 4 seconds. That's crazy.
4 very
that
quick
is like
counted seconds from clipboard.
Well, wouldn't the bump launch be faster than actually doing like the entirety of Noppet anyway? Like just coming out.
Well, yeah, the bump launch,
yeah,
because you off disembark is faster. But all right, let's see what the time is. I feel like it's honestly less time than we think.
I don't do Noppet myself. I just feel like that. I feel like the what you're doing in Noppet is not like a skill check that matters for this category very much. So if we didn't do it, it wouldn't remove much for what we're looking for here.
Yeah. Plus you're on a Titan, so.
Oh shit! You're right.
Can't be having that.
Shit.
Cannot be having that.
We don't want people to call us a fraud category.
Yeah, it'd be 57 seconds doing a perfect lupine.
That's PM.
From disembark? No, but that's by far the longest segment.
I feel like
it's like
by 6 whole seconds.
But
PM movement, that's fine.
I'll say, and right now I feel like some of the top runners are like okay with it being like that on Trial by Fire. They love that level.
What's the fastest? This is a very important question. I want everyone to focus up. What is the fastest time you can menu in and out of a level?
Like 0.
It's got to be like,
on average. It's like half a second.
It's got to be half a second to like, to a quarter.
So we do 0.4.
I just put 0.5.
I put 0.5. Yeah, just to on the side of.
Super important arc split there. I kid you not. We're gonna have a menu in and out of arc.
That's right.
As part of
style on the level.
Good field game practice.
That's the only thing you need to practice in Arc. All right. Fold doors open to BT drop. It's the last thing I need to get. And then I'll post this in the Discord so people can actually look at it.
This is the ultimate category.
Dude, see, it makes me feel bad though, because we haven't played every single level, at least a section of it, except for Beacon 1 now.
Why am I having over here?
Well, I mean, I guess if you wanted to have like
Beacon
the
1 blender.
one movement section of Beacon 1, that's what I said too. Make them do the pre-speed to get out of the level. No, if you wanted to do a movement, you could have them get in front of BT, like at the beginning of the level to get down the mountain, like get to the door.
That
That would be
level
so annoying. Imagine messing that up in that category.
I mean, the only two places that would make any sense would be like getting to the door.
It would have to just be the donut blender, unfortunately.
I actually think that would be really funny and in spirit with the category. Like I think people
just the ball.
I think people
so
like
dumb.
meme about that pre-speed in particular quite a bit. I think that one is quite funny. Just the only thing in the level that you actually do. I mean, what we could do if we want to be cheeky, because we're being cheeky on the Arc, is we could literally put you the save. You standing in front of the door. No, you stand in front of the door opens, and you W key through the door. Like, we could literally do that. Just be cheeky, like we're doing on the Arc.
That'd be insane.
Because I mean, what's stopping us? We're God here.
What's stopping us? Maybe a hint of ethics.
W key. Oh, I'm sorry. What are we doing on the Arc? We're loading in and quitting out.
Yeah, that's
a hint of ethics, a sniff of morals, maybe.
Our brain rot is destroying all of those things.
All right, but like menuing into and out of a level isn't that much torture. Making someone load into a level just to press W. I don't. I guess I mean they're both evil, but I think it's a different level of evil.
I think I'm making both of those levels pay their due.
Yeah, we can make them do the Beacon 1 blender. That's fine.
That way, you can do any pre-speed you want at that point, technically. So if you do want to just walk through the door, you can still. We put the power in the hands of the player. We're kind developers. All right, Noel coming up to the fight here, making it all the way to the end of Blood and Rust. Good pace. Now, are you planning to do all ILs tonight, or are you going to be doing 8 cracks at Enchal, Zeno?
I need to just learn this level, and then I want to get Ami on it, and then I need to relearn like some more chill strats for like other levels. Because like some of the strats I've done for some of my times, there's no fucking way I'm doing that in a full game category.
Mm-hmm.
And then I should be able to do runs. I don't know about tonight though. It'll probably be tomorrow, definitely.
The thing with it too is like I've learned with this game when I was just doing like some practice stuff is that like even when in levels where I've like reverted back to like borderline casual strats, I still finish my slow levels in like a minute. So it's like,
oh fuck.
The people who are doing this category really fast, the end child category really fast, are doing it, you know, in that like 12 whatever 13-minute area. So like,
yeah,
my really shitty one, I could like bang out in like probably like 45 minutes, taking the levels I don't understand. Well, it'd be a lot more than that, I'm sure. But like if I were to really lock in, taking levels I like understand, and then just doing the levels I like have played before and understand how to finish casually. Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm resetting them going for PM times, I'm going to be there a lot easier or a lot longer.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it for category because I've always been weird about full game stuff. I mean, it's like a full game thing, but you know, like longer categories are not my strong point usually. Well, I'll see.
This one's only like the 10 minutes for me, so I feel like I can get one tomorrow. I'm gonna try so hard to do one tomorrow, even though I think it'll take me like probably an hour overall to get it all done. But I feel like if I were to actually lock in, it would take a lot less than that. But I'm gonna be like managing the stream while I'm doing it, so.
Yeah. Are you gonna do a run on stream?
Yeah, I'll probably make mine if again, assuming things aren't falling apart and like, you know, streams functional and it's possible for me. That's my disclaimer. Assuming things aren't on fire, I'm gonna try to bang one out. I'll probably do like a no reset, even if I submit a time that's like fucking 2 hours or something. I'm not practiced on all the levels. I'm not where I want to be. I've just had too much real life stuff to do this whole month, but I am.
Yeah, that's perfectly valid.
I love the game too much, and I've loved this event too much to to feel like I haven't still like done my part to get on the board here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Like,
it's kind of like I want to be there for the group photo. That's like basically what it is.
Yeah. No, I'm the same. I am like such an IL head, but like I just want to sit and grind these ILs all fucking day. But like, I need to do at least like a couple runs.
That's kind of like I don't know if I'll ever even do. I plan to keep playing Neon White after this, but I don't know if I'll ever do the category again. Same thing with like Helmet Rush happened. Like I only ever did one Helmet Rush run, literally ever, and it was like a fucking horrible run. But I was there for the group photo.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what I want here. Is I feel like I was a part of this, but you got to get on the board for the group photo.
True.
And we got Noel coming up on the end of level 2 here.
Bang.
They are. Looks like they've actually lost a little bit of time though. Unfortunately, let's look at their time here. Yeah, they have. That's unfortunate too because they came out of BNR almost 30 seconds ahead. So that's a lot of time loss on Beacon 2 to have happened here. Now the question is, do they finish this? Oh yeah, they must have. I looked away, but they must have died on the. Yeah, they're. Oh no, okay, I missaw that. They are going in to finish out the run here. I mean, this is a crazy PB to run against if you somehow hit this, because you are 21 seconds ahead of PB leaving BNR, and then I can't quite see it because of the Shug Open logo, but you are now behind PB coming out of Beacon 2. So if you PB here, these splits are going to be gnarly as hell.
Yeah.
Zito, you should practice for Rush instead of trying to get amethyst on every chapter. You have
I'm learning the level.
You have almost 24 hours left. Practice the first strat, please.
I'm learning the level. What?
No, you're not getting this in Rush. Please.
What? I'm learning the level. Why? What? I don't even know how to play this level yet. What?
Then do strat that you can rely. Like, no, don't do this, please.
Xeno can't even defend themselves. Unbelievable.
I'm very confused by this.
Under fire.
Yes.
I have 2 days. I think I'm fine.
You have 24. It ends in 24 hours and 30 minutes.
Yes, I'll just run this character tomorrow.
Okay. But, okay.
Abel does not believe in Xeno in the chat. Abel does not believe.
Xeno, you are missing one parameter. There's something that's happening tomorrow.
What?
Archipelago.
I'm not gonna. There's no way that's something I need to be there for, like on the first day.
It is not.
Yeah.
It would be cool, but fair enough, I guess.
What are you guys doing on Archipelago for? That's cool.
Yeah. Some games. It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna get mad. Sorry.
Shoot that, then shoot.
Also, is it fine if I run Titanfall instead of Neon White on stream?
Yeah. Nex is doing P-Chow runs right now, doing on Titanfall.
Okay. Then maybe later I'll get on. We'll see.
Cool.
Anyway,
You're welcome to hop on comms too if you want to at any point today or tomorrow.
We'll see. Probably gonna be busy though.
Okay.
Too late. You already hopped on comms right now.
That's true.
No, I need to go now. Although.
Did you want just to screech at me because she hates me?
Yes. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, clip it.
I want you to have a time by the end of the event.
Maybe I want me to die.
Crazy that she just said that on
Please.
camera in front of our million viewers. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, like what the? Fuck?
We did not quite get the PB, folks, out of Noel there. They did finish the level on ahead of time, but they did not get the PB. Clappy clappies for Noel, though. They did finish the run. We love to see it. Clappy
Good
clappies.
shot, Noel.
Clappy clappies.
Clap.
We issue clappies.
That's my go.
Official government clappies. Oh, and Soul issues a government yawn.
Oh, that's
Yikes.
beautiful.
Homie got blasted. How's our time look? Noel? Is it Noel? Did I say Noel instead of Noel?
Do not remember.
Noel. There you go. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see here. No new streamers.
My bad.
No, it's cool. I'm just checking.
Just calling me out.
How's our time look?
No, it's fine. I've got all the individual times. I got to add them up, and then I'm writing a Discord message so that way it's actually readable for other people.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird.
I saw something happened. I didn't quite catch what it was, but that was such a good Blood and Rust you were coming out of. It's all right though. We got them next time. We go next.
True.
We go next.
Let's go next.
Speaking of we go next just got a crazy good death split right there. So let's see if they can close out a Beacon 2 from that.
Next is such a gamer Beacon 2.
All right, instead of brain rot any percent, do we call it Peam rot any percent?
PMROT's
Yes.
PMROT's the more politically correct name, yes.
Peam rot any percent. This is the best
Peam rot
category ever.
is sick. Peam rot is Peam.
It's PMROT 80% / Titanfall, but good. / Titanfall 3, we made it ourselves. Homie, your reset didn't work.
So much easier.
You are not a minute and 15 seconds into Beacon 2 right now, Nex. There it is. All right, we are back in the loop, people.
What?
We are resetting Visembarks. We are resetting KRSs. We are resetting whatever the fuck Xeno's doing.
For resetting plunge, baby.
This is the best part of Shug Opens. When we're in the loop. Or when we have this, the real actually like Shug Open Classic is when we get 8 streams on screen and they're all in cutscenes. That's the classic. We have a clip of that somewhere happening when we managed to get like a full 8 streams.
Only Titanfall could that happen.
Yeah, and everyone was in cutscenes. It was crazy. A lot of early bonks here coming out from Nex. Looking like a pinball. By the way, if I could make a minor mod to this game, like a modifier for like a ELADS sort of game, pinball bumpers would totally be one of them for Titanfall because of the way we bonk off of stuff.
Yeah. Makes sense. Dude, I keep shooting so early. Bubbles are such weird enemies. Shug, what has been your favorite level from Neon White?
I'm really bad at the names still, but I
Same.
find that I really, really enjoy the Fireball levels and the Dominion levels. Levels themed around falling are my favorite as well.
Oh, okay. I mean, the one I'm playing is definitely a falling level.
Yeah, I really
you probably
enjoyed
like this one.
those a lot.
All right, very important news. Everyone check the Titanfall 2 quarantine zone.
Oh shit.
Of course,
Here
it's in
we
fucking
go.
quarantine. Dude.
Well, where else am I gonna put it?
Announcements at everyone.
I mean,
Yeah, duh.
sadly, it's not there yet. We're gonna get feedback, and then we're gonna.
We gotta build up to that. That's the end game. GDQ main stage. PMROT percent.
Oh my god.
that's
That
PMROT
should be so
any per-
sick. No one would have
PMROT
that
any
fucking
percent
clue.
though is a goated
going on?
category. It is 7 minutes and 26.5 seconds with very, very good times.
perfect.
That's actually goated.
I like that arc is arc menu. That's so good. Oh, man. That is so fucking
Okay, so
funny.
shoot that, jump, shoot that, shoot that.
It's
into the-
genuinely though, that is really good any percent practice.
Yeah, but
Like that,
That's
I mean,
that's like
as far as
you had 10 minutes to practice.
I don't-
This,
I
but the
don't know
segments are
about
randomized. What the fuck, Darkwind? You're crazy. That's perfect.
wait,
You're crazy,
That's
it's
actually
perfect.
sick. No, that's so sick as well. Because this game's rush category has like a shuffle setting as well, where you can like randomize what levels you get. So that would be, oh my god, yes, I love that. We just like a neon white category. At that point.
I had no idea you could just make this idea better, but somehow Darkwind found a way. Just like life.
bro, imagine you get jump scared, you accidentally, you have to like randomly get loaded in an arc, and you just gotta load.
I think you have no idea what's coming. Like you just like you just finish like your beacon one blender, and then it just like drops you into railgun. Like you're just, what the fuck? It's like just getting hit by the Titanfall bus.
After you get in the top of the railgun, immediate gauntlet, go.
Holy shit. That would be so fucking good.
Bro,
So
how'd you get
funny.
this?
We honestly, we need this.
Yeah. Next on their second level here, it looks like that, or they once again fucked up their timer and I missed it, but I believe it's actually a second level.
What's the amethyst in this?
Actually, you know what might be my favorite level now that you've asked me the question and I'm thinking about it? After playing it and the sheer number of times I've watched other people play it in our duels, Shield might be my favorite level. I really like Shield.
I love it, very cool. The whole chapter is just sick. Chapter 7.
Mm-hmm. I
I'm
like...
gonna go get my stream set up, so I'll be right back. I'll be back in like a few
Okay.
minutes.
Cool.
Peace.
The boss fights also tend to be like my favorite, but I've only grinded the third temple. But all of the boss fights I have really deeply enjoyed.
Yeah, I love the boss fight levels. They're really hard and they're kind of brutal to learn, but they're also just fire as fuck.
I'll tell you
they're
what-
so satisfying.
I'll tell you what's awful. I haven't downloaded the mod pack yet. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow before I go live. And learning the speedruns and the boss fights and not having the numbers on their health is fucking awful. I like fit it. Basically, what I'm doing the
Wait,
speedruns
that's
now.
a mod?
Yeah, it's not in the base game.
Oh shit!
And so like now I'm like, okay, well I'm pretty sure that guy's health's low enough. Hopefully he's dead by the end of this fight. I
yeah,
think-
not having a health number. Oh my god, that'd be fucked. Yeah, I really like the boss levels. Though I have grinded all of them very heavily. I got safs on all of them. It's one of my goals by the end of the event was to do that.
Nice. Yeah, I might hit my goal. My goal was just finish a run for the camera to be submitted. So I might finish that tomorrow if I'm actually able to do it according to plan. But
You got that.
it really depends on how hectic the day is. If we end up having hella people who go live, then I might not be able to. But if it ends up being pretty chill, then I can probably do it. You see the health bar, but not the number. It's funny because both of the tutorials I used to learn the third temple both mention that you should get the mod pack to have the numbers too. I just haven't downloaded the mod pack yet because so much of my time has been isolated, like to like practice sessions, that I'm like, all right, well, I have a little bit of time, so I'd rather just practice and set up mod stuff right now. But I need to actually just do it tomorrow for like actually doing stuff, because I need to set up the custom rush and all that. And I guess I could do it manually, but that sounds awful.
Oh, it's not the right button.
Doggo's barking. Why are you barking, dog? Oh, because my family's home. That's why. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I meant to. Whoops. All right. Next, beefing the beginning of Blood and Rust. Next, doing Blood and Rust as the last level in their P-Chow. And then
That is ridiculous.
dying on the
nuts.
failing the first Visembark. Not okay. So they didn't get much of a nade off the second nade, but they did get great kicks, so they still stay over 80. Over 90 now, man. Only getting one nade after the jump on Visembark, but still getting up to triple digits is nuts. I wish I was talented. All right.
I'm gonna go get coaching, so I'm gonna be off the comms for a bit. Maybe I'll come back, but I do have a lot to learn, so it'll likely just be me streaming. So I'll still be here in spirit.
Hey,
you can watch the bad gameplay.
I'm glad that we got to sort out the greatest category in history.
True.
So thank you.
That is true.
Good luck with runs.
Bye, stream. Thank you.
Good luck with your learning.
I missed Nyx's button time, but that is still got a little bit of a boost out of that nade. I feel like justice would have been them getting sniped right there. What's the name of that guy who snipes us in Blood and Rust again, right after the nade out of the locker room? I know we have a name for that
Barry.
guy.
Barry,
yeah.
the bridge guardian.
Yep, Barry. I knew we had a name for him. That guy.
Yep, that's Barry.
That guy has been responsible for many deaths. No, but the way that Nyx utilized the grenade coming out there, he kind of deserved it.
Huh.
You ever have a situation in a game where you're like, well, if justice was real, I definitely would have eaten a death right there?
Yes.
That was
in that game so much as well.
That definitely was the situation, I feel like.
Like some of the shit you get away with, like I've gotten away with in that game is like disgusting.
It's okay. I feel like Titanfall deserves it, because like Titanfall is like the epitome of like the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. Because some of the things that that Titanfall will take from you are horrible, truly villainous acts.
True.
All right, another decent boost there. It's not a bad Blood and Rust. It's just you're getting nickeled and dimed in slowdowns here. All right, let's see how the pilot transition looks. Misses the wall kick entirely. That grenade does a lot of damage, but does not kill them. And then still gets a fatty wall kick off the pipe. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Nyx is so good at video games.
I agree.
We have Noel. I caught myself that time. We have Noel coming up on a decent... You know what fucks me up is there's a Final Fantasy character that it's spelled very similar, and their name's Noel. And I'm so used to that.
Yeah.
That's what's got me fucked up. But anyway, Noel coming up on a decent pacer as well on this level, so I'm happy to see where they finish. Next, going to finish the run here. Not going to reinvent the wheel, but going to finish the run. All right, clappies for next. 9:22. Clappies for next.
That's a good time. Good
Yeah.
shit next.
Clappies, clappies, clappies.
I will be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. 2 seconds.
All right, now we have to prepare for our friend 22 Power to join the party. It's going to be exciting. Another hero on the rise. Okay. Oh, gets a great lineup. No shield gonna be eaten at all for that expedition charge. All in all, gonna be really happy with that end there. At least I feel like they would be. Not quite a gold or anything like that, but still gonna be happy on that time. We have a pause here, so let's go take a look at our runner on the big screen here. Looks like they're about 12 seconds ahead of PB after that BNR. So, Noel, show me what you've got. Forgot to do the thing again. Heck. I have to hit this button, and I forgot to pause it. Next with the party of 4. Looks like next is going to be popping offline, so we will remove that from our main feed. Oh, Noel having to save themselves here. Hello, next racer. Thank you for the stream. We appreciate you and your service. You're so bad. No, you finished the run. You're so good. An immensely talented goober visual. All right, transitioning into our heat sink room here. Gets over the railing without too much trouble. Might have actually gotten the checkpoint on that first venture into the room, but goes again just to make sure. Oof. A little bit of contact there knocked them down a little bit on their way through. Oh! Has to mantle on their way through. That's going to slow them down. Some speed loss here. Definitely going to cost them some time. Yeah, it looks like they're eating into their cushion here. All right, so we're in another situation here for Noel. They have an opportunity for the PB, but they're a little bit behind again. This is a better situation than they were in last time, though.
Okay, I am back. Hello.
Hello. We can snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. This is the Noel journey.
Oh my gosh, and fucking inspirational.
22 Power has gone live. We add them to the feed.
Oh,
The Titanfall runners playing Neon White now outnumber the Neon White runners playing Titanfall. But we're gonna keep Noel here on our main stream for a little bit here, so we can see them close out this attempt. Good start to the level so far. All right, we got some fan art going here. We got the :3. Oh, okay. Now we add the angry eyes. Show them what you're made of. Arr. People don't mess with angry eyes. We have Power who will be coming up here. They're actually going to be getting live coaching while they're playing. They're in a similar boat to me where they have not been able to quite get all of the lock-in time they wanted. So they're just kind of throwing all their chips into the field and trying to get a time in these last 24 hours. Now, I do think they're a little more practiced than I am. But it's not. We're not far off. We were actually joking that if the two of us got together, we would make exactly one half of a competent player because we have the same skill set. Oh no, that's a big death!
Oh no.
Okay, so unfortunately, that's probably PB dead because that is Noel gonna have to sit through the entire Anderson 2 again. Hate to see it.
Oh, did she get with bad checkpoint as well? Bruh.
They died to the
Sucks.
pre-speed nade on the way out too. Level's probably still worth finishing just so you can get the practice in, but it's times like this where you gotta ask yourself, what do I gotta do to win?
Hello, Nex.
Listen, we know without a shadow of a doubt that Noel's gonna get it tonight. They are knocking on the door of this PB literally every time we pan in there. If it doesn't happen tonight, we're gonna see a big one tomorrow. You know what? I'm saying that it's over. I actually have no idea what Noel's split here is. I don't know why I'm saying that. Like, I've been watching this runner their entire life. I don't know what their split here is, so maybe they have a death there already and they could still be going. I'm doing this like I'm commentating like an FNF or something. Okay, no, seeing their timer, they did not have a death there. Crazy snuggle slide, though. If we were doing greater... so did Next join? Did I hear that? Is it? Okay, I thought I heard
No. Next one joined WC.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I heard hey chat or hey Next. I just realized they may have joined. Anyway, that was a crazy Visenbark, and if we were going by our new greatest category ever rules, that would have totally hit. Okay. It's all right. We're gonna get up next time. Again, we are just knocking on the door here on the side of Noel, so it is destiny at this point. I remember that like when I used to be like so I used to be like so unforgiving of my mistakes and stuff like that like anytime I made a mistake on like one of my true PB attempts, I would like make markers of them, and then like I would spend my entire week studying my markers on my VODs to like be like, oh, okay, so I made the most mistakes on this level. Now this entire week is just going to be like only this level, and then my attempts on the weekend would be, because that's how I used to do like my back when I was streaming full time. That's how I did it. Would be like I'd have Monday through Friday would be I'd practice, and then Saturday and Sunday I would do streams for 8 hours each, or like attempts 8 hours each.
Yeah.
And then anytime I died or made a mistake, I would have my mods place a marker on the VOD, and then that's what I would use as my like study material the next week for practicing segments. It was monotonous, but it got the job done.
Yeah, that's like really good dedication. Let's go, it.
All right, we are back on the grind. As you can see, Power here really locking in on this shot. I know that's not what's happening on Power stream. We just are muted and watching them currently. It looks like they're just really lining up this Dominion shot to take this guy out.
Man. Hey, what level is Power playing? Oh, I see. He's on Bull. Bull is a sick level.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, we got some bots invading Noel. We're gonna have to nuke them from the stratosphere.
Fuck the bots.
That's probably one of the same bots that you bonked on earlier too. They probably you bonked on them and then they went straight to like joining your Twitch chat to like fucking try to sell you spam. That's crazy. Kill your Titanfall run and then invade your chat. Is there no respect? Good first nade out of null there on this Visembark. What do we got on the second one? Huge second nade. Okay. Oh! Little frustration there on the mouse. You saw it. That was a great setup. They knew it. You know how, okay, Noah's officially a Titanfall runner. They fucked up a nade and they did a head shake in midair while going 75 miles an hour. You're officially a Titanfall runner, dude.
Let's go. That's my goal.
Welcome to the fraternity. You are a welcome addition.
Fuck, I try so hard. Ah, oh my god.
Ooh, held that nade a little too long, yeah. It's a rough death there. You just can't make any mistakes for the first, I would say the first minute and a half, but you just can't make a mistake if you're trying to do a good BNR. You blow yourself up in the wrong place and you just get a checkpoint that's like 80 seconds old. The better we get, the more divergent the checkpoint system in Titanfall becomes, and I have always been really fascinated by that in this game because it's almost like the game actively is fighting against us becoming better sometimes. There's a
the sample of that is trial by fire, like easily.
Yeah, like there's a gauge or a scale in the game that's weighted against the better we become, the harder the game tries to punish us for what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I remember back before we had crouch kicks and stuff like that, like back when we were going much slower speeds, like just seeing like some of the really early cases of that rearing its head, and now it appears in so many more places because and we just never, and back in the day we would have never imagined it. Such a different game now. Oh no, now I've been invaded. Oh, but the bot the bot hit our follow goal though. I don't know.
Oh, thank you, bot. Appreciate that. I love the stupid bots.
Alright, bot is dead.
Let's go. Oh my god. This level's kinda hard. Apparently.
Hey bro, just wanted to show some real love for your stream because you genuinely got crazy potential, and I'd love to connect you with a top Twitch streamer who pulls thousands of live views. Bro, I'm Titanfall 2 speedruns. Do you know who I am? I'm the guy who can't spell 3 words in a row right in a single message. You're not like me.
So true.
I'm just different.
Just built different.
Yeah. They call it less educated. Just kidding. My teachers did fine. I just need to autocorrect to live because I'm a modern person. No, for anything official now, I actually Bladen's my editor now. That was we finally agreed upon that. One day I was like, Bladen like DM me, was like, you know, if you want, you can just ask me and I'll edit anything you ever need me to. And I was like, thank fucking God, dude.
What go? Oh my god. That's some goat shit.
Dude, Bladen does so much for the community. It's so sick. Like,
Yeah, it actually does.
I've DM'd Bladen multiple times just to be like, I really appreciate you. They're the person who has started separating all of our Friday night fights into individual VODs for every single set, as opposed to just like doing the full uploads where I would used to upload like FNF or like Mock March, like just the full streams. Bladen has started downloading those and then cutting them into individual sets, so you can just look up the names of the players and they'll show up instead. Way better, but it required quite a bit more work. But Bladen does that now, just kind of pro bono, and gets it up like within days of us doing it every time. Something that requires, it's not like a crazy amount of work, but it requires more work than people think to be doing every week, and it's something that they don't have to do, but they do.
Love Bladen.
And we can never appreciate them enough for this event and all the wonderful people I've met from it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I feel that so much. I've loved every second of this event.
Yeah. It's very unique. I can't think of like, I find myself like, I don't know if there could have been another group of people or two communities that an event like this could have found success with. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. An event like this was not built for success. But we somehow Bladen managed to find the two communities that were like going to make it work. Unless you were like Halo 2 and Halo 3 or like very, very, very similar games. But these are objectively not super similar games. So like it's really awesome to have found this really unique place, I guess, this really unique middle ground for us all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree totally.
It's so funny to me.
Like everything just kind of clicked. I feel like
it did, yeah. It's so funny to me how floaty you are sometimes in Neon White with like how much weight certain other things flow you around with. Like you'll have one thing that'll just like catapult you forward or around something super fast, but then you like accidentally jump or bonk in a thing you don't want to, and you're just like floating like you're full of helium for
yeah.
so long. I especially, like on a personal level, for me, it's like a big shout out to the mod team over in Neon White, because I'm a guy who came over to their community from another community knowing literally nothing about their game and then trying to like make and like kind of push content about their game. They all were just so helpful and supportive and like giving me anything I needed for it. That was all so rad.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I've ever like had mods in other communities that were like, no man, heck you, dude. Like, no good mods in any community are ever gonna do that. But again, it's a lot easier to be lazy and just like not help. But they were totally all in on this event. Like all of them were all in on this event, which was so cool. Can I help you, Soul?
Man, this strat's hard as fuck. Man, owns.
What is the 5 at the end that you're missing? I see you killing the last guy, but what is the 5?
It's probably one of these guys that I'm trying to spray on the way down. Like, I am very inconsistent at this though.
Oh, you're trying to hit the chest. Okay.
You know, I always have the chest, but there's a guardian and a jumper who I need to like kill before I hit the ground. They're like pretty tight to kill. To figure a better way out to do it.
We are stuck in the Visembark loop. Alright, well we actually got 2 good frags there. Let's see what our wall kicks have for us here. Ooh, bad first one. What's his second crouch look like? Okay, great second crouch kick. So, dude, come on. This is not how a normal cat tries to lay.
Man, this thing's so hard to aim with.
Soul and my dogs have been getting along super well, and it's pretty funny to watch them chase each other around the house sometimes. But my house has become a no tail wagging zone. Any dog that wags their tail is not safe from the wrath of a cat now.
Oh,
he just
yeah,
comes
of
out
course,
of
'cause-
he's just out of fucking nowhere, and he just will suplex a dog tail. It's pretty funny. Like, the two dogs will be playing,
so
and then
cute.
he'll just come dashing out of the shadows and grab a dog's butt, or like grab a tail, and the dogs it'll scare the shit out of them. And one of my dogs in particular is like just coming out of her puppy phase, so like she's always jumping around and wagging, and she's like never. She plays with Soul the most, but like when she's really excited and playing with my other dog, she's just not paying attention. So the yelp out of her sometimes when Soul gets her is like pure comedic gold.
I wonder if I would have been Ami. What was the Ami on this? Dude, 4 fucking enemies? Wait. That's alright. What do you mean 4 enemies?
29.999.
Oh.
What is the Emmy here?
I actually don't know. I need to like get one more medal to figure that out.
Get next medal. Oh, could get it on the on the roster there.
Just so I can like see it.
So you don't even have the ace yet here. Or
Nah,
the
it's 'cause
ace, I
I've not
mean
even finished
the
this
dev
route
here,
once.
yeah. What route are you doing here?
This is just the one that is like shown for amethyst examples. I think of, well, maybe there's like an easier one.
I try to
Not
do
bothered.
the route that's one medal above the one I'm trying to learn currently, or the medal I'm trying to get currently. I feel like that's what I've been trying to do. I don't know if that's like a bad idea,
Yeah.
but it seems like that's been like the most helpful, because now I feel like I'm finishing levels and I have like room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
But that's been kind of the strat I've been going with.
I'm not sure what I'm missing here. A lot.
I had one level that broke me emotional. Was it Ringer? I think it was Ringer, and broke me emotionally.
Regular, that level is very hard. That makes sense. Yeah.
I played it for like 8 hours on controller, and I was like, okay, this level is actually
God.
impossible, and whoever designed it is a terrorist. Like, I was like, that's all it is. And then I went and I like played it on computer, and I was like, okay, this level's winnable, but whoever designed it is still like a Batman villain. And I finally got the ace on, or the dev medal on it, and then I looked at like what not I don't remember who, it's not Blaine, but somebody else has the highest on my thing, and it's like 6 seconds or something, which is like 3 seconds ahead or 4 seconds ahead of the dev medal there for it. And I was like, I'm never playing this level again. I'm never returning. I think that's the only level that's actually sent me spiraling in this game. I think it's Rigger. I'll have to look up a picture of Rigger, but I'm pretty sure it was Rigger.
If it's one where you were like worrying about fireball ammo, then yeah, it's that one. God, dude, I'm gonna have the most disaster fucking Neon Challenge run as my PB by the end of this event.
Like, dude, it's one of those...
I am such an IL head. Like, I've just put no time into consistency.
It's funny. You're gonna be one of those people who's like could have had a run that was like fucking 30 minutes shorter if you just finished the level instead of resetting for the IL time.
I mean, I'll like learn like consistency strats, but like I don't think I'll have enough time for my run to end off on like a good time.
Yeah, that's exactly where I am. I've gotten to the point where I just need to not. I have to accept I'm not getting a good time.
Yeah.
But like I said,
I'm not too bothered.
I've compartmentalized.
the most.
Yeah, I've compartmentalized too that it's going to be ILs in this game for the most part. My thing is I like full game a lot, but this game just doesn't really have a full game. If that like, or I can rephrase that. I don't really like the way this game's full game is. I guess I think I like the way Neon Challenge is structured a lot, but I know it's not going to be a permanent category, especially because I really like the chapters specifically for Neon Challenge.
Yes,
I don't know if that's just because I've played those chapters so much more because they're the chapters for Neon Challenge, though. That might also be the case. You are such a baby. That's those dogs getting treats. Oh, now all of a sudden you don't want to be on my lap anymore. So, what? Are the other pets getting treats? Oh my god, I gotta go. He's only been in the house for like a month, but he spent like a week and a half here watching other people get treats, and suddenly he got it. Nice.
Oh, I was close to Viami.
That's his
Viami's
Viami.
29.799. Okay, let's go.
Doable. So now the question is, are you happy with that and you learn the next level, or do you grind now to get the Ami?
Well, let's say the last level I have to like learn, so I'm gonna go for Viami. It's what okay. I'm not gonna lie, half reason I'm going for Viami is because look at my chapter 9. Like, I've got to finish it off.
That's true. You can't be caught with an emerald in the middle of all of your Amis.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going into a final level here for Noelle, and it is a much more balanced final level than they've had for quite a while. They are about on par, basically. Oh, I fucked up again. God damn it. All right, so here's the update, the big update we got to make on our next one. I have to... Actually, you know what? There's a button I can hit that'll pause this. I'll do that when I swap over. All right, so we're going to focus on Noelle here to see the end of their run. They are just barely in the negative coming into this last level.
Go Noelle, go.
They finished BNR ahead, but barely. So that means there was a pretty consistent last level. Came out probably about -5. On the level, I mean. Not on their actual splitter. Their splitter is even less than that, it looks like. All right, we got our Angie :3. Oh, okay, no, we :3'd and then we just shot that bitch up. Okay. I thought we were going to do an Angie :3 face, but no, we just killed it.
Oh man, those guys are so hard to kill.
Okay, good pre-speed. Gets out of Anderson 1, no problem. This is where they got last time. Pre-speed of the gods. Do you have it within you? When you dig deep inside of yourself, what do you find? For me, it's not
It's
much.
like good Anderson 1 pre-speed. Is it?
For me, it's like Doritos and Mountain Dew. That's really what I find when I look inside myself.
Honestly, same. That and like cats.
Yeah, cats, that's a good one for me. Okay, good pre-speed that time. A little bit of a bonk on the way through, hitting that ceiling Geo. Oof, not able to get the slide boost as well. All right, we are coming into Hell Room. Great first nade. Good second nade pull. Good setup. Not getting a boost, but we have a lot of speed. Getting that gap crossed, no problem whatsoever. Noelle has got a great setup here coming into... Oh, no! Yeah, okay, reload checkpoint. This is really smart. Reload checkpoint. Get over here. Get your snuggle slide again. This is really smart use of the checkpoint system. Amazing transition. This is so much faster than what they were doing before.
That was so good.
Great decision making from Noelle here. And a hole, and the hole in one. This is going to save them the most time possible. This could get them the PB. This decision making right here could get them the PB. Fingers crossed, everybody. Moment of truth.
I don't think
it's not gonna happen.
It's
no,
it's so close. It's so close.
All right.
That is such an amazing run, still.
Yeah, something to be proud of there. That is really good decision making in a crunch scenario right there. Such a great spot to be making your choices. Ugh.
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
That's still a really good run.
Yeah.
Well.
That could have ended a lot worse, but you made it. You made the right choice when it came down to it.
Let's go.
Got him next time. Looks like we might be done here. Looks like we're not sure about go next here.
Picking up this stomp card.
Gotta go to bed. It's bedtime.
Yeah, it's pretty Oh my god, it's like 2 in the morning for her. Yeah.
Cannot play tomorrow. Oh, unfortunate. We did not get the PB we wanted, unfortunately. That's right. I remember them mentioning they can't play tomorrow. Hey, you know what? It happens. Hopefully we'll see you around playing some more video games sooner than later. And you'll get the PB, whether it's in Peach Owl or any percent or other stuff you might play. Hopefully we see you playing more. And we get the PB there. You're knocking on the door of it. You're very close. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. It is a very, very fun game.
She's planning on playing more. That's sick. That's so hype because oh my god, she is already so fucking good at the game.
Yes, definitely one of our best
like,
runners coming out of this from the Neon side. So I'm really excited to see what you bring.
Yeah, she's crazy.
That's good. Well, that means if you're gonna stick around, that means maybe we can finally get you in for a Friday night fights for Titanfall in the future when we get back to our normal FNF parameters. Because I'll be switching off of showcase fights and back to like just generalized like full on
like the normal, yeah.
Yeah, and back to like I'll be using the registration forms again as opposed to just trying to get like our best showcase options, which is what I was doing during this event. So you'll see less like for people, I guess, here in the future, because there's a lot of people who are new fans of Friday Night Fights, you'll be seeing less, of our top 10 runners doing stuff every weekend, and you'll see a lot more people of completely varied skill levels appearing, because that's what Friday Night Fights usually is at a much more broad level. But that's usually how I prefer doing those events anyway. They're not usually all showcases. They're experience builders for people. We're trying to help you. We usually are looking to use that event to help people get over tournament nerves, get experience in matches, things of that nature. And getting over tournament nerves, that's actually been one of the biggest boons of having Friday Night Fights in existence. A lot of runners have gone from, I don't feel like I can process this, to this feels really comfortable for me now. I've done this many times because they've been featured on FNF so many times. Also, did you stop streaming?
No. What happens?
Oh, that was weird. When I removed a Noel, it like canceled your stream out on my screen too. That was super weird. I'm back now, or I got you back now.
Okay, let's go.
Yo, sick raid. We got the fatty 1-person raid.
Let's go. Faster fucking go.
It's the thought that counts, dude. And your thought was massive. Thanks for the massive thought. Huge thought just dropped. You want to try doing more ILs than just some any percent down the line? I'll tell you what. The thing that's kind of cool about Titanfall is ILs and any percent are two completely different beasts in this game, and it honestly kind of feels like you're playing two different games sometimes. So like.
Yeah,
I like it because it feels like when you take the time to like play ILs and then you finish your IL journey or you hit your IL goals and then you swap over to any percent, it's almost like a new rush or like you're playing a new game and you get like a whole new breath of life in it. What sucks though is that it's really hard to focus on both because like the best IL strats are generally not, I don't want to say not useful at any percent because they are, but like a lot of the levels have unique strats between the two for carrying items over between levels and stuff like that. But they're like I said, they're so different that I feel like it's really fun to engage with both.
What on earth am I missing? I'm like missing this chest.
And then there's also NCS, which is its own flavor too.
Yeah, I think NCS could really do a rework well because I don't think that category is very good in its current state. I think
it's just too
full
out of
game
date.
we get. Yeah, no, yes. I think full game would get so much more like attention and like runs if NCS was like properly fixed.
You think? We'll have to touch base on that because I like NCS, but I have some issues with it on like a scale of the reason because I've thought a couple times too about us needing to potentially like update NCS, but my concern with NCS is that I think it's very, very important for the health of the community that we do continue to keep any percent alive. And some of my concern with NCS was always just like people stopping any percent entirely if we like updated it. But I think that there's such a gap for us having what's essentially an NCS practice mode. To like, because that's what I used to use NCS for. Was I would like practice, and then I would do like NCS during the weeks, and then I would like during the weekends I would do any percent. But I do like I'm in the same boat with like I feel like we need an NCS 2 or NCS the sequel or something. Because all of those saves are like so out of date. Even practicing on them is like counterproductive at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of like pressing F5 for soft or fastball or something, it feels like everything else is pretty out of date. Saw the nades of B2, if I recall, which is just a completely different level at that point. Yeah, I mean, there's some levels where they're like pretty different depending on what weapons you have. If you come in with like a softball or not. And back in the day, it was satchels. Did you have satchels? Now I don't even think I've heard.
God.
I don't think I've even heard somebody utter the word satchel in the Titanfall 2 Discord in years now.
Yeah, satchels are just like the most useless thing ever.
Yeah, back in the day, when you like downloaded the NCS saves, you had to pick if you wanted the satchel save or the frag save on Beacon 2.
Yeah, I've noticed that option. It's like in the keybinds for like your NCS binds still.
Oh, is it
like
really?
It said
That's funny.
NCS 7 or whatever it is, like in brackets satchel, and then there's like one about it.
They were already phasing out the satchel when I got into this community, so that's how old and out of date the satchel is. People still used it when I got here, but it was the old heads then were using the satchel when I was like learning it. So the satchel is very out of date. I'd be surprised if anyone uses it still. You'd think you'd think the satchel would be like sick as hell for any kind of boost, but
I think in multiplayer it's really goated because it doesn't actually one-shot you, but in campaign it just like kills you 90% of the time, I think. Okay, I understand my mistake now. That's good. Oh, why is this ending like hard? What the fuck? Why is the video game difficult? Power Sliding God Streak. Ooh, that level's cool. That level's got a crazy fucking route. Once you get to like around Sapphire level, I think, whereas you do the whole level like backwards, and you do these like insane snipes. It's really sick. That level's very interesting. Man, I'm being bad here. Okay, do this.
all right.
Shoot these bullets.
Whoops. That was silly, girl, boy. That was silly.
My cat's out here causing trouble. He likes to try to grab.
As cats do.
He likes to try to grab people's feet while they go up and down the stairs.
It's actually the classic.
Yeah, he sees me. I drink a lot of Propel, so I'll be like carrying the water cases up and down the stairs. He's like, "Oh, you're carrying water up and downstairs? Yo, let me get them feets." And he's like, "Ha ha ha! ha, look at Dad. He almost died. That's crazy." All right, everybody. I'm a hungry boy, and we are not currently doing runs right now for either of our two categories. So I'm going to call it a night here, I think. We will be back tomorrow around 3 o'clock, possibly even earlier if people are live. And I've like woken up and done all my morning stuff. But we're going to call it here for the evening, I think.
Fair enough.
Heck yeah. Like I said, I'm also starving because I haven't eaten my dinner yet. But we will be live tomorrow for the long haul. This is going to be a good opportunity. We had a good amount of streaming today. I actually thought we were only going to have like 1 or 2 people tonight, but we actually ended up having 5 different people tonight. So that was a good time, especially on somewhat short notice because we weren't 100% sure if we were even going to make this work until yesterday. So very happy that what we were able to see. Don't forget, less than 24 hours for anybody viewing. Less than 24 hours left to get your times in. So even if you're not 100% practiced, it's okay. It's okay. You just got to finish a run, especially if you're a Titanfall runner playing Neon White, because like I said, we have literally money on the table. It is currently $35 just to finish a run. That's the bounty. So